What's up, guys? I'm J-dubb, and today I was posed with a very interesting problem from my wife. If you don't know, my wife just graduated school, so we were getting ready to go down to Florida next month to do her graduation. The problem with that is there's a bunch of us going, and we can't take one vehicle. We're actually going to be taking 3 different vehicles. And my truck, as you can see, I've got a radio we keep in my truck all the time. It just sits in here. This is a TYT 9800. That thing's been a bulletproof radio. I've had no issues with it. I had a 7800 in here, and I really just switched it to the 9800 because my kids like listening to the airplanes. So we scan through all the local airport traffic, and they listen to that while we're on drive. As you can see, I have a radio in my truck. We talk back and forth. Works great. My wife's Jeep does not have a radio. She said, is there a way you can mount a temporary radio in my Jeep so we can talk? She's like, the catch is I don't want to be grabbing a handheld and look like I'm talking on a phone. You know, if you don't know, Virginia's really strict on that. You know, you got to be hands-free devices, stuff like that. Radios, they don't really say much about, but phones, they do. They got a real problem with that, and I think South Carolina does too, and I'm pretty sure Georgia does. So, if you don't know, we're going to be taking one of these handhelds with one of these mics. I'm going to show you a really easy way to mount this thing in a Jeep Wrangler. It's super simple. You don't need anything. And I went out and tested it the other night, and even doing it this way, we were still getting 9 miles from my repeater. Man, we were keying it up and talking on it with no issues. That tells me that if me and my wife are 9 miles apart, the radios are still going to work with no issues, even with this radio and this antenna inside the vehicle. Guys, remember that Jeep Wranglers do not have a metal top. It's all fiberglass, so there's really no good way to mount something up there temporarily. You could probably set it right there, kind of obstruct your vision. I don't really like that. We're gonna have somebody sitting over here, so I don't want to put anything down low. You know, it won't sit there. You can't clip it. It'll kind of stay there, but it doesn't really work good. Now, I do have this little tray here that we use sometimes. Like I said, we just had stuff fall out of it. The real secret to this is going to be this little radio pouch. Now, do you need this one exactly? No. But this one is from SOE, Special Operations Equipment. No, they don't sponsor me. I just really like their stuff. So one of the really cool things that John up there does is he allows your belt loop to open up. See that? So I can make this thing fit on a pipe or something. Now, I don't have a pipe. If we weren't running the top, I could probably find somewhere up here to even mount this thing. Would it fit here? Oh, not quite long enough. If I had a little bit of extra Velcro, I could make it fit right here on the side, and then boop, be a good little opportunity for your off-roaders. There's really no good place to mount this thing. Now, we're going to have the top one going down the interstate, but you can mount it here very easily. So I really hope that y'all can see this. Literally, this is all we're going to do. We're going to come around, tightly wrap it. We have our microphone. Plugs right in. Oops, might have to loosen a little bit. Yeah, these things fit in kind of tight, especially if you leave the clip on there, but bam. Now she has a radio in her Jeep, and you can leave the top hooked or unhooked, but the nice thing about this is we still have volume. And this is the Retevis mic. They haven't paid me to say that to me. They did send me this one for free, so, you know, full transparency there. But this thing has been great. I did a short video on it showing the difference between this one and my actual Motorola mic, and other than saying Retevis on it, you can't tell a difference at all. They're both beat up. The Retevis one is a tad shorter than the Motorola one, but cable thickness, you know, the weight, the feel, the durability, the clickiness, everything is the exact same. So the nice thing about this is you're driving down the road, you can set your mic up here if you want it. I think y'all guys see that. Or probably what my wife said she was gonna do, down here by the gear shifter, leave it laying down. Come up here, test 1 2 3 4, 1 2 3 4. See, we're hitting our repeater still. We're in the driveway, we're not very far from the repeater itself, but it's working good. This works really well. If someone's sitting here, it's not too obtrusive in their way, it's really not bothering them, and this will work really good. And actually, there might not even be anybody sitting in this seat. I think the kids are going to be riding with my wife, so it'll pretty much be all the kids in the back seat. There's our beacon coming through. But this has worked awesome. I have no issues with it. You still have full control of your volume, so if we're driving, the nice thing about it is this speaker's covered, but everything comes out of this mic. So even if they had the windows down, you could hold it up to your ear, talk, and keep going. This doesn't look like a phone. It looks like a radio, so no one's gonna think anything of it. She's talking on the radio, going down the road, no issues. We set the mic down, not a problem. Guys, I just wanted to show you this. It was super simple. This is a real easy project. You know, anyone can do this stuff. I really do like the products that SOE sells, so that's a really good one. I'll link it down below where you can find that little radio holder, and I'll link this little Redivus mic. I don't get anything for either one of them. There's just two products that I've really enjoyed, and they both work out really well. So if you enjoyed the video, go ahead, hit that like button for me, subscribe to my channel if you're new, and like always, take someone outdoors.
Here's a
No, wrong one. Go to the front one. Good job. All right, let's go.
Let's go get it.
I'll hold you. Be a bear. Be a bear. Look over.
We're way on the top.
Yeah, we're on top. You see our tent? Way down there.
I want to be Papa.
There he goes.
I want to.
No, tell him bye-bye.
Bye-bye, Papa.
Okay, let's run back. Run.
Hi guys, so big dilemma while we're getting wood in. Alright Sissy, show them your pumpkin. Okay, what is that?
A pumpkin.
Okay, what are you going to do with the pumpkin?
For my room.
Why do you want to put a pumpkin in your room? Because why?
A wolf might bite him.
A wolf might bite the pumpkin.
Yeah.
Are you doing a good job? Low five.